Hello, everyone out there. It's Nicholas Finch.
And I'm Kirstan Cunningham.
And this is a true comedy podcast, highly debatable.
Yes.
I think that's the name of it this week.
Yes, it is. We're going 2 weeks strong with the exact same name. So that's fantastic.
It's a new record.
Right, episode 3. We think we have our bearings, but we'll find out soon on episode 4, whenever that might happen.
It'll happen. You never know. Maybe next week. Yeah. Anyway, so, unless you're just not used to being on social media, the new fad going out there is talking about everybody storming Area 51. I think that came from like a random event that popped up. Folks have been talking about it nonstop. So Kirstan, he sent me a message the other day. He's like, Nick, we gotta talk about Area 51. And he's like, here's what we can do.
Way more enthusiasm than I actually gave.
Okay.
It's okay.
He's like, Nick, we should talk about Area 51.
That's more accurate.
And here's what we'll do. It's like, we could either talk about things that we hope to see at Area 51.
When everybody storms.
When everybody storms.
Except me. I'm not storming.
Yeah, my black blood ain't going on.
The only storm I deal with is she's an X-Man or the things that happen outside naturally.
We prepare for storms, but we don't actually storm nowhere. And the second thing he said is we could talk about things we'd rather do than actually go to Area 51.
Right.
As my idea was, hey, let's do them both. So that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
Not the top 10, just like 5 of each. 5 things of each. And it ain't got to be 5. Just things
a few of each.
Few of each you'd rather do. I wrote down 5, but some of them kind of go together, if that makes any sense. Okay. So since this is your idea, why don't you lead us off with it?
Well, first, let's explain to everyone that doesn't know what Area 51 is, what Area 51 is. So I immediately consulted Rabbi Google and asked Rabbi Google what Area 51 is. Area 51 is in the airport in Lincoln County, Nevada. It is the common name of a highly classified United States Air Force facility within the Nevada Test and Training Range. Officially, the facility is called, I can't read, Homey Airport or Groom Lake, named after the salt flat situated next to its airfield. That actually comes from Wikipedia, but it's okay. I tried. So, first off, I don't understand how stuff like this takes off. Like, just one viral post and everybody's talking about storming Area 51. And I'm just going to take it back to my childhood, watching a TV show that still to this day triggers, like if I just hear the theme song, I'm going to immediately start shuddering because I'm not a huge horror fan. And I just have a feeling Mulder and Scully from the X-Files are just chilling at Area 51. I know they are right there. So when you storm, just expect Mulder and Scully to be right there.
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up, because my idea on this Area 51 stuff, now, even though those files have been declassified, we don't want to spoil it for you. There's stuff that's happening. They know what's happening there. Yeah. But those files that have been unclassified are lies, because there's some stuff going on in Area 51. The lights, the sounds, there's some crazy stuff going on there. I'm not crazy. There's stuff going on there.
So we need to send David Duchovny and Jillian, I can't remember her last name.
No, because those are fictional characters. You're going to send the real
Mulder and Scully?
The real Mulder and Scully.
Oh.
I'm glad you said that.
That's less entertaining. I know they escaped you for a minute.
Because I didn't watch X-Files. I was about to say.
I didn't either. I cried. No,
I was about to say David and Sully. I'm like, huh?
Nope, wrong people.
Yeah.
That's actually a person, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, that is his whole name. Mm-hmm. I appreciate that.
So this is real petty, but I think if we storm Area 51, one, we're going to find Neo's hat collection. And second, we're going to find, like, Neo's head. That thing is humongous.
Man,
like,
he is an alien.
He is an alien. He looks like that thing off the Proud Family, that little peanut thing with the humongous head in the back.
No.
If you ever see Neo without a hat, that's what he looked like.
Oh, wasn't he without a hat and stomped the yard?
I don't know. All I know is I've seen a recent picture somewhere online, and I was like, oh,
it's like
now I see why you wear hats.
It's like in Men in Black, it's the bodysuit can't hold.
Yeah.
And so it's starting to come to form because he's an alien.
Yeah.
Host little alien.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I want to see there, and
What?
you know, consider me practical. I ain't finna sit here and jank on nobody. But I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind seeing a time machine. Like what is the kind of things they had there? You know, one of those time machine things. You know, we just saw it in
The time machine.
Avengers.
Yeah, that Avengers movie, Endgame.
Yeah, I could not.
How?
It was escaping me.
Oh my goodness.
It has been a long week.
Jesus fix it.
It's been a long week.
Truth is, I'm tired.
But yeah, time machine.
Options
Just
are
go.
few.
I ain't trying to change nothing. I just want to go back and see some stuff.
Trying to read, but I'm messing with you. Okay, I'm sorry about that.
But go ahead. I got the same.
Well, the 11 herbs and spices recipe for KFC chicken, that's definitely being kept at Area 51. Because there is no way it can be kept safe anywhere else. Like, that, probably the recipe for Coca-Cola, the secret sauce recipe at McDonald's, even though all of these, you can conveniently find them on Pinterest too, all these recipes. But they just don't taste the same.
See, that was part of the classified files that got released.
Okay.
They just didn't say
they
they were released. What are the 11 herbs and spices?
I don't know.
How do you not know?
Cause I cook chicken the way I cook chicken.
You know what? That's fair. I was going to say, you cook all the time.
Right.
You cook everything. By the way, where can we find your food on the internet?
If you follow me on Instagram, at Kham Cooks.
Oh, at Cunningham Cooks.
Yes, definitely.
And that's some nice branding for that, by the way.
It is. You know, Kham, I like to cook, put it together, Kham Cooks. One thing that wasn't released in those classified papers that I really wish was my MySpace password. Because I still have a MySpace page out there, folks. And I would really like to get in there just to laugh and to delete it. Because, you know.
No, they completely revamped the thing. Like,
no,
I know your page still exists, but it doesn't exist like it used to.
Okay.
Like that profile thing where it had the music and
because there's a picture of me probably wearing an orange polo from 2006 or 2007 on there that I.
You know, if you still had access to the email that you used when you created your MySpace, you could get in there.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
Yeah, see, mine, I don't have access to it either. I don't even remember the email.
I don't either. I'm too old for that.
Exactly. Because I thought about it. You know, I thought about going back to MySpace. Like, hey, y'all, I'm on MySpace. Catch me here. Nobody would go and follow me, but it'd been nice to play around with, like have an actual MySpace.
I'm just trying to figure out how it was supposed to be a music platform for a minute.
Because it worked, man.
Okay.
As long as you knew what code to copy and paste in our old dial-up computers, you could do it.
But no, like when it was, I don't know. It's I don't know.
You trying to figure out how we shared music and stuff on MySpace?
No, how it was supposed to be a place for artists to go after it was not that social network as it was. It's supposed to be a place for artists to go upload music and be discovered and all that fun stuff.
But you can't be discovered where nobody is.
Right. That's why I'm asking. How is it supposed to work? It didn't.
Yeah, obviously that was a failed experiment. Okay. They should have tried something else. You want to know what I want to see?
What?
If we were to go to Area 51, I want to see that there's access to the morphing grid. Dude, could you imagine?
I could. That's why I don't want it to be there.
Why?
Because I'd be mad that I don't see Zords roaming around. I'll be mad that I'm still not a freaking Power Ranger.
Let me ask you a question. How do you know we hadn't seen Zords running around?
Because I hadn't seen one.
No. Hear me out. How do you know you hadn't?
Because I would know if I know.
Well, I mean, come on, man. Men in Black, the little neuralizer thing. Mm-hmm. If they zap our memory, how we gonna know?
Right. My whole point, I would be mad because I hadn't seen it. Or I don't know that I haven't seen it.
Which is so much worse.
Uh-huh.
But what if it's real?
Then it's real.
Then it's real.
And I'm still going to be mad.
We can harness that power. We can.
So at this moment, I'm receiving a FaceTime call from someone that's probably ended up being a guest on this show. I'm going to keep it secret right now. They hung up. Maybe I should answer. No, probably shouldn't.
You want to take a break and call them back real quick?
We'll be right back on True Comedy, a highly debatable podcast.
Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast.
Anchor gives you everything you need in one place for free, which you can use right from your phone or computer.
Creation tools allow you to record and edit your podcast so it sounds great.
And the great thing is they'll distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard everywhere. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more.
You can easily make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership.
So download Anchor and get started today. Enjoy the show. And we're back from that short but very needed break.
Right. Getting ourselves back on track. Let me tell you something I want to see at Area 50.
Okay.
I want to see a reality jumping machine. Now, it's not the same thing as a time machine, because I don't want to go back in time or forward in time, but I want to be able to, like, experience different realities. Like, you know how...
Like multiverse to multiverse?
Kind of, sort of, because you know the idea, like, for every decision you make, you know, different reality. But I want to know what it would be like if I could go to a certain point in my life, be like, hey, what if I had made that decision? How different would it have been?
Live out a choose your own adventure book.
Basically, a choose your own adventure book, but in real life. Like, okay, had I made this decision to do this, how would life have been different? Had I don't want to get really specific because I ain't trying to hurt my feelings.
But if you wore this red shirt today instead of this blue shirt, what would happen?
Yeah, what different reality would have played out?
Okay,
I think that's something I would love to see at Area 51. I would love if somebody could invent that.
Okay. What I would love to see at Area 51, and it's kind of petty, is 45's hairdresser. You know, who is there just keeping it all cotton candy and whiffs to the side? And by 45, I mean the orange one. That's in that house that's white.
Just like that, we've lost all of our old white followers.
It's okay. They want to know who does his hair, too.
I want to know where he gets tanned.
That's natural.
There's no way that's natural. That's got to be
it's
something.
naturally in a can.
I was just like, is that the cheapest spray tan? Like, he know he orange.
It's from the Jersey Shore, I mean.
You know, it's kind of sad. We went from all these white presidents to a black president to an orange president.
Right.
When are we ever going to have a white president again?
It's going to be a minute. It's going to be a minute.
You know what?
Saying.
Okay, we were talking about Megazords and stuff. Man, what if they had, like, you know, have you ever seen the Gundam series, Mobile Suit Gundam? Now, what if they have all that kind of cool stuff? What if they had all that kind of cool stuff stored over in Area 51?
I would be okay with that. Because I'm going to go hop into a Mobile Suit Gundam.
Bruh, just think about all
those lions coming together.
Bruh, all these
tigers.
That is Voltron.
Ooh, I just got so confused. I'm sorry. I'm sleepy.
Ooh, and just like that, we have lost our nerd audience.
It's okay. Sorry. Charge it to my heart. Charge it to my head, not my heart. That's what the old folks say.
Charge it to my head, not my heart.
Yes.
Ooh, look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you. You know what? You just remind me so much of your cousin. You know, I did not mean to call you Tyrone.
Charge it to my head, not my heart.
Now, if only my mom would call me the right name, I'd feel, worth something for a change.
Well, she names you. She can call you what she wants.
That's true. That is so true.
I stopped correcting my parents when they pick my name. They can call me what they want.
But did they ever, I gotta ask you this. Did they ever? I know they call you Corey. That's just a given. But did they ever call you your cousin?
I've been called everything down to the animals' names.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I've been called their names.
So your mom's looked at you and said, "Kathy."
Yeah, they didn't call me their names.
That's what's up.
It is how it is.
I've been called Keisha, so that's fair. but that's my sister. That makes sense.
Y'all both yellow.
And it was really crazy because there's no K in my name, so nope. It is what it is.
This is Niche, y'all, not Nick. just specifying.
I mean, how you spell my regular name? It still makes the sound. There ain't no K in there.
N-I-C-H.
All right.
Yeah.
All right then. Don't argue with me about it. Don't be like, it's niche. There ain't no K in my name in my regular name. It's Nicholas.
This niche in my phone.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Okay. Oh, what else would you like to see at Area 51?
All the stuff you take back at Walmart that doesn't wind up in dirt cheap, it's in Area 51. It has to be. There's no way else to keep it. It's in Area 51 being repurposed. And that's what it is.
You think so?
I know so. That's the one thing I know.
Why? How you know that?
I just do. I had an aunt that was a manager at a Walmart, and they sent all the stuff to Area 51.
You sure they didn't send it to aisle 51?
They probably did send it to aisle 51, but I like to say area, okay? It's on clearance.
Aisle 51. You know what? You know what I really want to see? You got to think. Just think back.
The winning Knicks team?
All right, this has been a fun run with this podcast. But one of our co-hosts is about to meet an untimely demise.
No, because what's going to happen is y'all going to find the ball that the Monstars use, and there we go.
You need to cut it out.
Okay.
Thank you. I said that with the most evil smile on my face.
You did.
Let's cut it out.
You deliberately disobeyed me.
What's worse? You put Nala in danger too.
Look, we got to stop making Lion King references. This movie come out tonight. Or tomorrow, whatever day it is.
As far as I'm not concerned, it comes out, when's our next
The 37th day of February?
When's our next?
The last day of this month?
Okay. As far as I'm concerned, it come out on July 26th. No, wait, my bad, July 31st. That's when it come out as far as I'm concerned. Now, oh crap, we got you know what else come out that weekend? That Hobbs and Shaw movie? Mm-hmm. We'll have to go see 2 movies.
Yep.
Dang.
It's going to be fun.
All right.
And we got to go pay to see 2 movies.
That's more what I'm upset. Yes. He said it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be expensive.
It depends. Look, we got to set it up so maybe we hit one during the day, and then the other is the one that's gonna cost.
It ain't no. That's what we got to. That ain't no. Maybe that's what we got to do. We got to hit Lion King early. Mm-hmm. Get it for like $5 or whatever, and then hit the newer movie that evening.
True.
We played it out. That's 2 weeks from now.
It's all right. Y'all don't need to know.
Y'all ain't even know that, but I guess y'all gonna know that. All right, so how about this?
Now you know.
If you don't know, now you know. All right, check this out. So, there's a movie from the 90s that I'm going to reference here.
Okay.
Now,
hopefully I've seen it.
You have. I want this movie to be real so bad, but we just don't remember. What if we get to Area 51 and we find out that Independence Day based on a true story?
That would be interesting. I could see it. I really could. My mind would be blown.
How cool would that be? Also, how freaking scary would that be?
It would freak me out a lot.
Like, what if we're living in a rebuilt society from the decimation of what happened?
All right, we can stop now.
Okay.
I'm just playing. I'm
okay.
Good. I'm Gucci.
You know, but how cool would that be? Well, also, that could be kind of freaky, but you know. Jeff Goldblum and Will Smith actually saved their lives. All that stuff is just based on characters that actually happened. I think for me, and the point we're getting to, when you talk about Area 51, it's just all the crazy
what if
possibilities. Like, what if there's actually something from outer space that's come down here, and they all keep tragically landing in this one area or getting caught and put in this one area, and we just hadn't seen it yet.
What if there's a Kryptonian?
What if?
Somebody say... I can't do it.
I got you. Somebody say me.
And off.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But how cool would that get us? What if there's a Green Lantern ring there? What if all this stuff that we think is science fiction is actually housed there?
So that's where the Tesseract is, and they've been reverse engineering everything from it.
All of that stuff. Tesseract. The Mind Stone. All that kind of stuff is actually right there.
3, 2, 1, Thanos snap. Now I'm hosting this podcast by myself. It's been a great run. And time travel back, reverse time, Thanos snap, and Nick's back.
Okay, now, so what if... Now, instead of going to Area 51... I mean, yeah, we've been to Area 51. It had all the stuff we wanted. But, you know... Forget all that.
What are other things?
What are other things we could be doing instead of going to Area 51?
Somebody get rid of all my student loan debt.
That plays into mine winning the lottery. How about that?
See, there we go. Look at God. There's a ram in the bush.
Let me tell you something, man. Look, if I can win the lottery, I'm going to tell everybody right now why you should be rooting for me to win the lottery. Because if I hit the Mega Millions, if I hit the jackpot, we all win. Because guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to invest some, for my future. Sure enough, I'm going to do that. But I'm paying off as many student loans as I can. We all getting out of debt in this mother.
Yes.
You hear me?
Release
you support this podcast, you're getting out of debt. So you go ahead and like, share, subscribe, rate, review, all that stuff. You like the podcast, you ain't gonna have no debt. It's done, son. We all finna be out here balling.
On a budget, though.
On a budget. Yeah. Like, y'all gotta give me a little time to invest. I'm gonna get your student loans, sure enough. But if I come up, we all coming up. I can't take it to the grave with me. Might as well spend it on my folks. You feel me?
True.
So that's what I'm gonna do. We all gonna feel better about life.
Preacher.
Yeah. But yeah, getting rid of student loans, that's the first stage. Bro, I got so much student loan debt. Oh my God.
We ain't gonna talk about it because I owe no man nothing but the love. So it is paid in Jesus' name.
I need somebody.
Hallelujah.
I need somebody instead of hacking elections and crap. How about you hack
Sally Mae?
Somebody take Sally Mae out, man. Take her out.
Actually, we are not actually saying anyone do that.
Oh, you're absolutely correct. I would never endorse somebody taking Sally Mae away because that is an American institution who gave a lot of college students opportunity to make it to college. Yes. I wouldn't be here without that institution. So I would never actually advocate anybody to do something like that.
Never would have made it. One thing we really could be doing.
What's that?
Instead of trying to attack Area 51. There's this great Netflix show I had started a while back called Between, like in 2015, and it just disappeared off the face of the earth. So if someone could just get out there and produce the rest of that would be fantastic and bring that to like a nice, great end. Janet McCurdy, please go out there and just fix that show for me. I need to know how that ended. Thank you very much.
Do you remember the show? I'm pretty sure you probably didn't watch it because I just watch a lot of weird stuff growing up. Do you remember the show Sweet Valley High?
Yep.
Didn't that end with the earthquake and we never got resolution for that?
I think so.
Yeah, could somebody finish that for me, please? Because I kind of enjoyed that show.
There's a lot of just unresolved things that need to be resolved.
What else? Like, what else has...
Oh, show-wise? Oh. Now you're about to take me down a hole that
Go down this rabbit hole.
Well, I gotta remember half of it. Like, the ending of season 3 of Charmed. Can we get a better ending for Prue if we gonna get rid of her? Shannon Dorothy, since you're healthy and all that fun stuff.
Do you know the BS of that? Is that was supposed to be Phoebe who got stuck and killed, and all of a sudden, Prue is gone.
Yeah.
Huh?
Let's just fix that, please. And thank you very much.
No, they had to get rid of her. She was not a very nice person, Shannon Doherty.
She's a nice person now. She beat cancer. Yeah. But it's next thing, since it's kind of somber in the room.
You were about to say. You almost made me say something that could have been rough. I'm glad you changed the subject.
I did.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. What else could we be doing?
I tell you what we could do. We could sleep.
A nap would be great right about now.
Right. Going to sleep would be great.
Yes.
A nice big bowl of sleep.
People going to work could be great at being productive members of society. Picking up some trash.
I'd rather...
I don't know.
I'd rather visit Playboy house. If I was still a single man, which I'm not. But I think that'd be pretty fun, would it not? Be the next Hugh Hefner.
One thing that we really could be doing is fixing all the roads in the state of Alabama.
Listen, we want to do something that we can actually be able to see through. Like, we will die. We will die before we can fix all the roads in Alabama. By the time we get to the last road, we'd have to start all over. Think about all these log trucks.
Maybe after we storm Area 51, get that alien technology, and then fix all the roads.
No. We can't do that. It's either storm Area 51 or sleep. And ain't no in between.
Okay, well, a nap sounding right.
You know what I'm saying? It's either storm Area 51, find out there's a reality jumping machine, or win the lottery.
Okay.
Which one? You know, I think I'd rather win the lottery.
You're right.
It's either storm Area 51 or just play some PS4. I'd rather do that. I'd be honest with you. I mean, listen, I ain't in the, just the best shape at the moment. Mm-hmm. So, but to be fair, Round is a shape. Yes. I'm in better shape.
You're in better shape.
And Round is still a shape.
Yes, it is.
It's a circle. All these squares make a circle. But,
the squares are back to a circle.
Real G's moving silence like lasagna.
Lord, we gotta get done with this.
We so sleepy, y'all. We apologize, but we got this show out here. But we is sleepy.
All
but
right,
we
let's get it back on track. Instead of storming Area 51, we could sleep. That's on my list too.
Oh, shut up.
Or binge a new series on Netflix, or solve a crime or something. I don't know. Figure out where Tara Grinstead is.
You talking about binging new series. Have you seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
I have not.
I think you would love that show.
I used to not be a fan of scripted comedy series. In my older age, I've become a fan of scripted comedy series. So I think I'm going to enjoy some Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I'm going to start it.
Ain't it crazy how age can change stuff like that? Because the other day I went home, and there's this Arizona tea. It's like half and half lemonade.
Arnold Palmer.
Yeah, the Arnold Palmer. I guess I should mute that, huh? So Arnold Palmer, and it has like a small amount of calories, like per serving. Mm-hmm. And when my dad first started drinking it,
bottle one.
No, that's the big one.
Yeah, big, but it has a white label on it. No, that's the tea. Never mind. Continue your story.
Okay. So I used to hate it. Mm-hmm. I hated it. I went home the other day. I had some of that stuff, and I was like, my favorite to deliver milk too.
Don't finish that statement.
Might get your finger bit off.
Best tale a family's ever had in this restaurant. We've conveniently left out a very select word in all these quotes. Man.
But I got it out. I was like, this is delicious. So when we got back to D-Mop, I went to Walmart and I bought 2 bottles.
Tastes just like it sounds. Delicious.
That white man came in with a good drink. He too rich to be combining stuff. How you come up with that?
No.
Oh man.
Well, Nick, I think it's about that time.
Yeah.
You got anything else on your list?
Nah, man, that's it.
Okay.
It might be our last list.
Well, everyone, this has been True Comedy, a highly debatable podcast. Hopefully you've got a little bit of a laugh, even if not at our jokes, at us, because we some fools sometimes.
Uh-huh.
But thank you all for listening. We'll catch you next time.
See ya.